I'm just letting y'all know now that this story did not end good at all. He was 19. Told him I was 16 or 17, which is still technically illegal. I really lied about my age to my boyfriend. Like,
I need to know what it's like. Baby, show me what it's like. I don't really got no tights. I just wanna fuck all night. Yeah. Oh.
First, I want to say that I know that this angle is like really weird, and I'm currently in the process of like finishing up my room, so I don't really have anything to prop my camera on besides my suitcase that I brought to bring here. And also, I didn't bring my camera battery from spring break because I came back home from DC. You guys know that I go to school in DC, and I forgot to bring my camera battery charger. So if I seem like I'm rushing, I apologize, but I just don't want my camera battery to die. If it does die, I'll just switch to my phone. But hey guys, it's Sapphire here, and welcome back to today's video. In today's video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're gonna be doing a story time. Now, I never did a story time before because I feel like I never had anything really crazy happen in my life. Like, there's a few things I do want to talk about, like definitely like my girls trip experience and probably my first love experience, but that's probably gonna happen later on in the future when things die down, because stuff like that is still fresh. The story I'm about to tell you happened about 4 years ago. I'm 18 now, and this happened when I was 14. So this happened in middle school around 8th grade. So this story is going to be about the time I lied about my age to my first boyfriend. So this story is actually really funny, like going back, like thinking about it and like, you know, writing down my notes, like, because it's really hard to remember things that happened like that long ago. But I was writing down in my notes, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe this freaking happened to me. I mean, it's not like crazy, but like, I can't believe that like I really lied about my age to my boyfriend. Like, what is wrong with you, Sapphire? Like, there's a reason why I always tell people don't do the dumb shit I used to do. I feel like I was low-key a little fast for my age. I feel like I was getting involved in things I shouldn't have been getting involved with. Not really like in person wise, like I wasn't doing anything crazy like in person or like really experimenting with boys. Like, I was afraid of boys for like my whole life until like high school. That's when I wasn't that scared anymore. But I'm just rambling. I feel like I'm just rambling. But let's just get straight into the story time. 8th grade Sapphire. She was 14 years old. This story takes place here. I don't even know how to do story times, guys. If like I'm like not doing this good, let me know. But like, I just feel like this is a really funny story. So basically, I'm 14 years old. I'm going to middle school, and around this time, Omegle was like a really big thing. Like Omegle, Kick, I don't even know. I mean, Omegle, I know Omegle and Kick is still around. I don't know if people still use it a lot. It's basically, if you don't know what Omegle or Kick is like a texting app where you text like it doesn't necessarily, I think it is strangers. I forgot how the whole thing works, but you like text like random people from around the world. Omegle, you can text people, but you also can video chat people, basically like strangers that you never met before anywhere really. And I used to do this all the time with my friends. Like, when I was younger, I used to go on Omegle all the time with my friends, and we would just joke around and we would just talk to people. And sometimes like I don't know, we would just do dumb shit on Omegle. Like, we weren't ever like doing anything like sexual, obviously, because we were little girls. We were just like, you know, talking to random people because we thought it was funny. Like, we were doing pranks and like, you know what, just having a good old time, just having fun. But okay, so there's one day, I don't know the exact day, but I do know that I was 14, but I was turning 15 in another like 2 or 3 months, I don't remember. But I went on Omegle one day, or Kick, I forgot which one it was, and I was just, you know, doing my thing, you know, just talking, scrolling, and this guy popped up. So I don't know if I want to say his real name. I'm not gonna say his real name. Let's just call him Jay, because that's the letter his name starts with. It's Jay. His name isn't Jay, but the letter. Okay, you guys get it. Jay, he was 19 and he was Asian. You guys know I have a little thing for Asian guys. He was Asian and he lived in London, and he had a really nice accent. He was actually like really nice. It's just the fact that I lied to him about how old I was. Like, honestly, like, he wasn't even like a bad guy. But anyway, that's besides the point. Me and Jay, we were talking for a little bit. Like, it was just like little stuff, like flirting, and then like we were getting to know each other, like, and I did really like him. I thought he was really cute. I thought he was really funny, and he was a chill chill. So I already knew the age thing was gonna be like a problem, obviously, because I'm 14 years old at the time and he's 19, so that's illegal. Don't do what I do. So I told him that I think I told him I was 16 or 17, which is still technically illegal. That's like weird because in my opinion, if you're 17, like, it's okay if you're dating a 19-year-old, but like, I told him one of those ages, but if you're 16 and 19, I think that's a little bit weird. Besides the point, I think I told him I was either 16 or 17. I think it was 16 though, so that's still bad because 16 and 19 is weird and illegal. But anyway, I told him I was 16. Obviously, he believed it. Like, why would he think I was lying? I mean, like, he was a nice guy, but obviously he would try to do, like, he wouldn't try to do sexual things, but like, sexual things would pop up. I am 14. I have never even, I don't even think I ever kissed a boy yet when I was 14. No, I haven't, because I think, or maybe I did, I don't remember, but he would like text stuff. He would be like, oh, like, we could do this and that, even though I'm far away, we could do, like, I don't want to get into detail because, you know, first, YouTube will take this video down and give out all the personal details, especially if my family is watching this, even though you shouldn't be. But anyway, I mean, it's not really normal because, I mean, that's like a red flag. Like, we don't even really know each other like that. I think at this point, when he started talking about sexual stuff, it was like maybe like 3 weeks in, and I don't judge anyone. Like, if you want to get into sexual stuff earlier in your relationship or later in your relationship, that's up to you. But like, obviously, he's not thinking anything of it because he's thinking that I'm of age, and I'm not of age. I am a little freaking girl. And obviously I think I was just going along with it. Like, I wasn't like sexting him or anything. Like, I wasn't doing that with him. Like, I was just like, no, like, we could just get to know each other. But he was still really nice and he was still understanding. So he was patient with me. We were talking for like 3 weeks, and within those 3 weeks, he hasn't asked me to be his girlfriend yet. But in those 3 weeks, he FaceTimed me. We were like we were trying to pick a day that we were gonna FaceTime each other. So I was really, really, really nervous. I remember this day like it was yesterday. Oh my God. I was really, really nervous about FaceTiming him because, you know, I never really FaceTimed a guy before. Like, he was like the first guy I ever like FaceTimed and like I liked, you know what I mean? We set up a day, and I remember the exact outfit that I wore. I just came back from school, and I'm gonna show you picture, guys, of like what I looked like at the time when like this day happened. Oh my God, so cringy. I hated it. I was rough looking, but this, I remember I was wearing glasses and like a red Adidas shirt and like a denim jacket I think I was wearing, and I thought it was so freaking cute. But anyway, we set up a day, and I remember, I think we FaceTime. I don't think, did he have my number? I think he did have my number. So we FaceTime. And his accent, I remember his accent was really cute. And I think that's like one of the things that like really gravitate me towards him. But you know, I was a little girl just looking for love or whatever. I don't fucking know. Like, he was like the first guy that like I actually like kind of like actually had feelings for, but like it was still fucked up because I lied to him. But like, that's besides the point. We FaceTime and we were just talking. I don't really know what exactly we're talking about, but I remember that I was really shy. Like, I wasn't really talking that much. I was just like, you know, talking about the day. I think he was in school at the time, or he was actually working. I don't remember what it was, but we were just talking about random stuff and we were laughing, kicking it. It was smooth. Like, nothing really popped up. Like, at this point, he still didn't know that I was still under the age. I was still 14. So that happened. We talked a little bit. After the FaceTime call, I think after 3 weeks, he asked me to be his girlfriend. So I don't technically count him as my first boyfriend because it wasn't really, I had like, there was someone else that like I dated that he technically was my boyfriend, but I don't count him as my first boyfriend either because like, when I think of like, oh my God, my camera's gonna die. When I think of someone that's gonna be my first my first boyfriend, I think someone that I'm actually like in love with and like we do stuff with each other. And I feel like those other people that I was claimed my boyfriends, like we didn't really do anything, and it wasn't really, the feelings was not there. Like, I wasn't in love with these people. Like, I liked him and I liked Jay, but like I didn't like love him or anything like that. Like, it was just it's a middle school crush. Like, it wasn't even crazy. So in that time, he asked me to be his girlfriend, and we were talking about all these things. Like, he was saying like, oh, one day I'm gonna fly out to New York and we're gonna hang out, blah blah blah, or you can come to London since you always want to come. Like, I've been talking about London since I was like middle school, like that has always been my dream vacation, to go to London or like Paris. You know, you're right next to each other, but I always wanted to go. Like I knew that was never gonna happen because obviously of my age, and like that would never work. I even told my friends about this. Like my friends all knew about him, and like, you know, they thought I was fucking crazy. Low-key, they were like, Sapphire, like, what are you getting yourself into? Like, why do you think this is gonna work? But you know, my ass doesn't listen to no advice. Like I'm just gonna do what I want to do at the end of the day. He asked me to be his girlfriend, and this is when the sexual stuff started to really happen. Like we weren't, okay, how do I word this? It wasn't anything crazy going on because like I said, I was 14 years old and he was 19, but he didn't know I was 14 years old. So obviously he was asking to do these things, like he wanted to do certain things like while we were like on the phone, and obviously I wasn't for that because I was not about that life. I was not about it. So I was like try to brush it off. Like I would basically try to do those things because I already knew in my head that I wasn't gonna fucking do this, and I eventually knew that the age, I thought for some reason that I could get away with the fact that he didn't know that I was 14, and I don't know how I thought I was gonna be able to pull that off because like obviously my birthday was coming up. I forgot, I think I told you guys that in the beginning, that my birthday was literally coming up in like a month or so. So obviously when my birthday popped up, he will find out that, okay, he will find out that I'm 14. So when he asked me to be his girlfriend, like he obviously was asking to do certain things. I was like, no. I wouldn't say no, but like I would just like, you know, play it cool or whatever. We were dating for, I think it was a month or two. I think it was 2 months max. Okay, this is actually a way better angle. I should have been filming here from the start. But anyway, this story is about to end anyway, so it's okay that my camera died. So basically, we're gonna get to the part where he finally found out that I was 14. Oh my God, guys. I was so, okay, I'm not gonna get into that. I'm gonna talk about how I felt after he found out. So it's so stupid how he found out because I think I just blurted it out. I think I just told him. And I don't know why I would do that because like honestly I could have gotten away with it. I don't know. Okay, so this was the day of the spring concert. Like you guys know that I don't know if you guys know, if you guys are new to the channel, I was in chorus for like most of middle school and high school. I was in chorus, but middle school we had the spring concert and I was with my two friends. We're gonna name one Apple and Banana. Apple I'm no longer friends with, but that's besides the point. That's like a whole different situation. But anyway, Apples and Bananas, we were really close. It was just the three of us, and we were just chilling in the cafeteria about to be called on. It was May 6th. May 6th is my birthday, Taurus gang. So May 6th, I had the spring concert and I was sitting in the cafeteria with Apple and Banana. We were just talking. I was talking to them about Jay. I felt guilty that I was lying to him about my age, but like I really liked him and I didn't want like him to end. I actually didn't know if he would end the relationship or not, because you know how guys are. Some guys are just like, oh, it's okay, no one has to know. But like, I don't know, I didn't want to risk it, so I didn't want to tell him. So basically I was kind of like talking to them. I was trying to figure out what I want to do, or if it was smart for me to like even mention anything to him. But he knew my birthday, so he said happy birthday to me. If I told him I was 16, I either turned 17 or I was 17. I think I told him I was 16 and I turned 17. So basically he was thinking that I was 17 years old right now. So he was happy. He was saying like, oh, happy birthday, happy birthday. And I don't know what it was that was in me. I think I just didn't want to lie anymore. Like I was lying to him for like 2 months. So I was like, you know what? I feel like my contour looks so weird. I'm just gonna tell him flat out that I'm not 17. So I told him, I don't know exactly what I said. I wish I had like the messages. I think he blocked me actually, but we'll talk about it. I told him, I was like, Jay, listen, I'm sorry I have to tell you this, or something along those lines. I'm sorry, but like I've been lying to you this whole time, and I'm not actually 17. I'm actually 15 because I turned 15. I don't remember him. I don't think he cursed me out. I don't think, he was definitely angry because obviously like it's an inappropriate relationship, but I don't think he cursed me out or anything, but obviously he was upset about it. He was like, oh, you've been lying to me all this time, blah, blah, blah. I don't really count it as like a real like boyfriend because like it was like online and he didn't really like, I don't think it was anything really serious, but like I remember he was upset about it, and after that like I think he blocked me. And we never talked again. I never heard from him again. And I remember I was so sad. I don't think I was crying, but knowing me, I probably was, because I'm a crybaby and I cry about everything. I remember I was just talking to Apple and Banana. I was like, oh my God, like I knew this was gonna happen eventually. I never did anything like that. I mean, like I lied about my age to people, but like not in that sense where like they eventually became like my boyfriend and like I continuously lied to them. It wasn't as bad because it was online. People don't really count Omegle relationships because I met him on Omegle, but like still, take it from me, just be honest, and it's not cute. That whole Omegle thing, I'm so glad that died down. Around the time that I was like in middle school, like it was a really big thing and a lot of people were doing it. Thank God it's not a big thing anymore and then people aren't really doing that shit anymore. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys like story times, let me know down in the comments below and I would definitely do more of them because I do have like a couple other stories I could tell. But you know, I don't want to start anything. I don't want to start no drama because like some of these stories, if I do tell, I know I'm starting problems, and I don't want to do that. I'm peaceful. I don't want to start nothing. But that's pretty much it for today's video. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell to be notified when I post new videos. And I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.
I get those goosebumps every time. I need the Heimlich, throw that to the side.